We open the hatch. Of course we open it. Anything else is going to drive me crazy for the rest of my life.
Tollemache cackled.
You're outvoted, I'd say, Jones.
Well, we all are,
said the Koryu, untroubled.
Who by?
The builders.
And Yuri saw that the 9 builders were already making their way towards the hatch cover and their engraved beds. They moved in the usual builder way, spinning and clattering, like eerie, stringless puppets, but their motions were purposeful, even coordinated, as if each one seemed to know which of the shallow cuttings to pick. Quietly, the 9 of them settled into the engraved slots, which, as Yuri saw, as Beth had first noticed, fit them perfectly. The ground under their feet shuddered, as if some vast engine had been woken, and puffs of dirt rose up from the circular seam around the hatch. Chapter 57. Mardina grabbed Beth and Yuri by the hand and pulled them back.
Beth,
she said, "You two can..." She ignored Tollemache, but Yuri saw that the Peacekeeper was stepping back too, keeping his sensor pack trained on the hatch. And then, with a deeper shudder in the earth, the hatch lifted. It tipped up as if it was hinged at a point to Yuri's left,
spotted.
opening like a lid, slow, ponderous. The builders, evidently teased but stayed motionless, held in position somehow so they could not fall.
Straight from the sky, brothers!
The hatch's position obscured Yuri's view of whatever lay beneath the lid, but he saw that light poured out, a pale, pearly glow that underlit the branches of the nearby trees. And he felt a gush of cooler air coming from beneath the hatch. Somewhere a kite took off, startled. When the hatch was vertical, it stopped moving. It was a tremendous, evidently massive disk, resting on its edge, invisibly hinged. Tollemache, his recorder pack held before him like a weapon, was the first to walk forward. The brilliant light from the ground underlit his jowly face.
Holy shit,
he said.
You better come and see this. Step carefully now.
The rest walked around the open lid. Beth asked,
carefully in case of what?
In case you fall in.
Somehow, it was no surprise at all for Yuri to discover that beneath the opened hatch was a pit, a simple cylinder with plain walls and a flat floor, perhaps 4 meters deep. The light came from no particular source. Rather, the walls and floor all glowed with that grey-white light. One part of the wall was broken by what was evidently another hatch, a fine circular seam, with a set of groove locks to hold just 3 builders this time. On the wall opposite that was some kind of adornment, what looked like a tapestry made out of stem-bark cloth. And it didn't surprise him either that 3 of the builders now hopped out of their grooves on the hatch and swarmed down into the pit, clinging somehow to the sheer walls. Once down, they began to spin and turn on the floor joyously. The Koryu cautiously extended its sensor pack. The 4 humans peered down, their faces lit from below.
It's real then,
Mardina said.
I mean, it's a real hole in the ground, not some kind of visual trick, given that the builders have climbed down inside it.
Impossible, said the Koryu flatly.
My geophysical results were conclusive. There is no hole here. There cannot be.
Yet here it is, Yuri said.
Maybe I didn't stamp hard enough,
Beth said mischievously.
No, it wasn't that. My analysis. I'm teasing you.
Yuri said,
Commander,
well,
the Eldar you have encountered in this sector are turning into a very serious threat.
Tollemache
We are now
went to
receiving
fetch it.
reports that they are active
on.
on the subsector
Mardina
capital
said.
planet
Just
of Meridian.
hold on.
Meridian is
Climbing
home to
back
billions
up?
of Imperium
Are you
citizens and the
seriously
site of
intending to
massive
climb down
manufacturing
there?
facilities.
Into that impossible
Chief
hole?
among these is the ancient Angel
Beth looked at her
Forge.
mother.
We must secure
Sure.
access to the forge if
What
we are
else?
to manufacture our weapons
It should be
against the
safe
High
enough.
Fleet.
The call
The
you
sector
said.
governor on Meridian will marshal
Mardina
his
turned on
forces,
him.
but you will need to travel
What?
there
Are
personally
you
and ensure our
serious?
access to the forge.
How can you possibly say that?
The call you stayed calm.
Evidently, we are dealing with some distortion of space and time. There may be some kind of machinery in the mouth of the pit. Exotic matter of some kind, perhaps. Or a tremendous gravitational engine. But the builders
Commander,
passed safely through
welcome.
the opening. If there are any hazards, tidal effects perhaps, they are evidently gentle enough. Give me that ladder.
Beth took it from Tollemache and dropped it into the hole. It passed through the hatch opening as easily as the builders had, Yuri noticed. Then she began to clamber down. Tollemache watched her admiringly. He murmured to Yuri,
I will never know how something as piss-poor as you, Ice Boy, produced something as lush as that.
Fuck you.
Mardina said simply, her voice taut with anxiety. On the pit floor, Beth stepped back from the ladder, looked up, spread her arms, turned around. The builders spun around her, their stem limbs making soft scraping noises on the sheer surfaces. She called,
Look at me! Safe as I ever was. Are you coming down or not?
Mardina remained cautious. She made her daughter climb back out first, just to ensure that it was possible. They weren't some kind of one-way trap. Then Tollemache was the first to follow Beth back into the hole.
Me next. I'm not missing out on this.
He made sure his camera pack followed his own progress down the ladder.
Just like Dexter Cole. One small step for a man, like he said. Or was that Cauchy on Mars?
Beth blew a raspberry into his camera. Mardina and Yuri exchanged glances. I'll go, said Yuri. You wait.
No way, I'm not letting Beth out of reach.
Well, I'm not letting the two of you go anywhere without me.
We can't both go. Somebody ought to stay up top in case...
The Call-You said gravely,
I can call for help if there is trouble. I can even block the lid if it descends, perhaps. This is a human adventure, Lieutenant Jones, Yuri Eden. Perhaps
Commander,
in some ways,
the Eldar seem
it is
intent
why
on
humans
crippling
have
Meridian's
come to this
infrastructure.
world.
They have just silenced a
Mardina
major
frowned.
communications array used by Meridian's
that mean?
noble houses.
How the hell
Valuable
would it-
items were also pilfered
She
from
went
nearby
down the
storage
ladder.
vaults. A
Yuri
powerful
patted the
Eldar
Call-You's
hover tank
battered
is leading
hull.
these attacks, and
See
the
you later,
Imperial
buddy.
Guard has thus far been
As he
unable
climbed
to
down
stop
the
it.
ladder in his
If these
turn,
raids
he
continue,
felt
planetary
nothing as he
defenses
entered
could
the
be
pit,
seriously
passing
compromised.
from the world of the real into the realm of the impossible. No tugging, no tide effects, no shift of perception. At the bottom, he was just in some smooth-walled hole in the ground with the three others. They looked at each other, then stared around. There was plenty of room for them all, and the spinning, darting builders. Up above, Yuri saw the cloudy sky of Paragua's substellar point, with a fringe of foliage and the Call-U's sensor pod held out over them all, quietly watching, recording. Mardina passed her hands over the wall surface. The glowing light shadowed the bones within the flesh.
It feels slick, frictionless.
Beth was inspecting the tapestry on the wall.
This looks like it's stuck on with stem marrow.
Yuri, Mardina, and Beth stood together before the object. Maybe a half-meter square, it was made of some kind of fine-woven stem bark cloth, held open by a frame of 4 neat stems, which looked the right size once to have been builder limbs. It bore an image of a disc, washes of brown and blue-gray, hanging before a watery blue sky, all marked in some kind of pigment. If you looked more closely, There was a great deal of detail, a furry fringe at the perimeter of the circle, a dense grey navel at the very center, and fine blue threads that crisscrossed the disk, linking at dense nodes. The threads reminded Yuri of a chart of Great Circle airline routes.
It is a map, isn't it?
Beth asked.
Just as it looks.
Yuri shrugged. What else can it be?
A map of the whole world,
Mardina said, wondering.
just like we draw. The world as seen from space, from Proxima. There's the substellar point at the center. There's the fringe forest. Look at that big bay cutting into the main continent. In the west. Builders made this.
Yuri hesitated. I've never seen a builder make a map. But they know their way around the landscape, we know that. Beth seemed defensive of the builders.
The Kolyu seems to think they built this whole place.
Mardina said.
But this map's a lot cruder, and it's just stuck on the wall.
Yuri said, so the builders once made high-tech installations like this, with radioactivity and heavy elements and other shit. Then, later, all they could make was a map to stick on the wall. And now all they can do is spin around keeping the mud off. Beth looked troubled.
Stay alert.
What
The
does it all
Eldar
mean,
strike
Dad?
without warning.
Damned if I know, sweetie,
I wonder how old it is.
Mardina said.
The map. Maybe we could tell if it's drawn accurately enough from continental drift or something.
That takes millions of years to make a difference. This can't be that old, can it?
The enemy is here, Commander.
Mardina shrugged.
All the coal you could find of some kind of
Hostile
advanced
movement up
industrial
ahead, brothers.
installation outside was full of polluted dirt. It would take a fusion plant, say, a long time to break down that far.
Beth traced the mesh of lines that overlaid the map of the world.
What are these?
Devastator Marines.
Say it now,
ready
but
for
be
combat.
vigilant.
Yuri said. They make Gradua look like
Load in,
Mars was
brothers.
supposed to be.
Eldar have opened fire.
Before
Acknowledged.
The building.
they said.
Assault squad ready.
Not that we've seen,
This way, brothers.
but they do a
Open fire has us pinned.
They have to be channeled through the network.
Assault squad on the way.
Even if ice ages have come and gone across the
Engage jump pads.
survey.
Advance. Yes.
We will thin their ranks.
Or maybe the map's right,
said Beth.
and the world is wrong.
Yuri stared at her.
Assemble outside.
Enemy attack.
Aerial assault. Under suppression.
Under attack.
Scouts here. Still advised. Under suppression fire. Look alive. We will thin their ranks.
In sight. Swung away.
It is done. Move on.
This is evidence.
once more, as if glad to be back here. The humans walked through one by one, led by Beth. Martin
Suffer the fate of the heretic! In their ranks.
Yuri grabbed her hand. It's okay.
Is it? We're all together. It's just my training, I guess. I keep expecting something to happen. Mom, the door!
Yuri turned, too late, to see the hatch behind them swing closed, sealing itself neatly.
Like that.
Martina said angrily.
Enemy combatants. Get down!
Something like
Here.
that to happen.
Combat. We can't do this.
Let them fall before us! Kildar down! It is done! Move on! Come here, still in you. Time to emerge.
Build on,
Look to your lord here! Ignore us. Move quickly. There are some
Show me what
Space Marines. Where are we needed? Engage combat. It is done. Move on. Down. Next target. Close and engage. Engage by Eldar. It is done. Position initiated. Enemy others in close combat. Engage by Eldar.
Any second there.
Melee, get out of the way. It is done. Move on. Eldar, close and engage. Enemy has us in close combat. Excellent, Space Marines. Rain fire upon us and we shall return it! Look alive, brother. By his will. Open melee! Open fire!
The delegates on both UN nations should have access to the Chinese.
It is done. Move on.
The asteroid Ceres, the hub of development in the main belt. Closed to the UN. Similarly, UN-zoned corporations should be granted licenses to begin a share of exploitation of asteroid resources. After all, there was enough for everyone.
Fall into position, initiate.
On the other hand, the Chinese wish
Eldar.
some kind of access to
We have a new target.
Not to mention the sprawling
Thaddeus here!
the other guy to share. The colonels, you the astronauts.
Steady. The battlefield is growing.
So what we're each doing is prizing open our treasure chests and letting each other at least see. The very fact that we made the effort to come all the way out here rather than just send a delegation to New Beijing on Earth is itself a token of our willingness to cooperate.
He was right, of course. It was all about skill.
Come on, alien. Show me your fury.
As a face of hand-to-hand commander. Her presence was a symbolic gesture. She never opened her mouth. Jiang said, straight-faced, and
There, moving up.
its hulk ship in orbit around Mars. That raised his eyes
Your command?
and mocked toast to the boys on
Eldar! Behold and engage! Comes here.
King blasted
In daylight. Cannot slip away. Eldar! Behold and engage!
in the formal both sides shied away.
It's done. Move on. We have not yet earned your place. Destroy them. Position. Mark.
Marks and chairman now.
But with
Look
the
alive,
emphasis,
brothers.
challenge
Engage by Eldar! It is done.
Corpses.
Move on.
Your command? Another enemy crushed.
The problem is the fragility of the colony. One cannot challenge the most repressive that dictates. saw another cylindrical chamber, a third just like this second one, like the first. But though the walls glowed with that same eerie radiance about the light shining from above, a figure walked past the
Say it now before the
back
cleansing
turned.
begins.
A black costume,
Be vigilant.
spangled with silver. He looked wild.
This is Avitus.
Was working her way along the row of sensors, referring to the
Repositioning.
slate as she did so. Tall, blonde-haired, she was softly singing some tune
Say it now
about flying
before the
around the
cleansing
universe with
begins.
her mother.
Very well.
Prepare for combat.
Beth turned,
For the chapter.
grinning gleefully.
Engage Fire! We shall recover it!
Back against the wall.
Assault Marines deployed. Where are we needed?
And how come I don't know about you? This whole damn planet is full of illegals and stowaways.
The astronaut shook her head, irritated, baffled. What are you talking about? What planet?
Brook C.
The astronaut stared at him. Tarmac. Your face has been all over the news.
Ambush!
Close and engage!
Eldar down!
Martina Jones, Yuri, Beth Eden Jones, all four. Martina glared at him.
Close and engage! Thaddeus here!
Destroy them!
Another enemy
Engage! It is done!
Look up, repositioning.
Thaddeus here!
Destroy them!
Go! Show!
Eldar ambush! More corpses.
Relocating. It is done! Move on!
21:37. If this astronaut wasn't lying to you, why the hell would she? Just jump forward 4 years and a couple of months.
Remember the Primarchs! They watch us still!
He said. The astronaut looked at him strangely. Then she smiled. competent,
Enemy
efficient,
combatants in the field. Scouts here.
He's inside. Move on. Engage by Eldar. Destroy them. There, go!
Habitus under attack.
Your orders. Destroy them. Eldar, it is done. Move on.
Chapter 62. The astronaut, Colonel Steph Kalinsky, shepherded the newly arrived Arduans out of the pit from the stars. One by one, they climbed the short, fixed ladder. Yuri went first. It was easy in the low gravity. Once out of the pit, Yuri looked back and saw an open cover, tipped up, just like the one he'd seen on Peradua. Remarkably, on the outside face of the lid, there were not builder body plan grooves, but indents to take human hands. And now he recalled the builders were being their guides, so to speak, through the hatch from Peradua. He glanced down into the pit, past his companions, but the builders were nowhere to be seen. Maybe they'd taken the chance to run back home, and he couldn't blame them for that. As soon as they were out, Kalinsky shepherded them through this rocky cavern to an elevator. It was a smooth but fast ride upwards. Kalinsky, smiling, told them they were
Meridian has
rising up
recently
through
come under
hundreds
repeated
of kilometers. Yuri neither believed nor disbelieved that. He wasn't taken in. When they emerged from the elevator, Yuri looked around, increasingly bewildered, trying to get his bearings. He found himself under a dome. Clear ceiling panels admitted the ferocious light of a sun above, which looked at least twice the size it had from